Hello, welcome to my channel. This is an update for the St. Greer Island save file that I was working on maybe even almost a year ago at this point. I have no idea how long it's been since I started this project, but I have not abandoned it. Let me pause this just because it's loud, but I have not abandoned it. I just wanted to give a little bit of an update. I don't have too much of an update. It's nothing drastic, but it's enough to let you know like what's going on with the save file. So the last time I did an update, I think it was a couple of months ago at this point, maybe like in September or October, and I had done a couple of community lots. I will go over maybe one or two of them because I did alter them slightly since that previous video. For the most part, everything is the same though. Like in this area, all of this stuff is as it originally was when I had shown in the previous video. I didn't alter anything there. I mostly added in some stuff over here, but I will say that none of it is brand new lots. I will be honest, I am getting a little bit of building fatigue with this save file, and I didn't want to just outright abandon it or not fully finish what I had going. So I am trying to just throw stuff in there here and there, even if it's stuff I made previously that wasn't meant for this world specifically. So I guess we can just like look in this area first. So I didn't add any lots over here. All I did was alter the arcade lot. I think I showed this in a previous video. I actually don't even remember. I don't remember. I think I did, but I added to it and I made it, I guess, more functional because for the most part it was, but the only difference was that I had issues, I think, with the routing because I had something blocking the elevator, so they can only use the stairs, and that would make it a bit congested trying to get upstairs where the games are. But this is the arcade, just to give a refresher. Oh, it doesn't keep the lights over here for some reason, even though I changed them, but whatever. So this is the like lobby and bar area here. And then hopefully the elevators do have accessibility now because they were originally not working. And then again, this is just like the stuff here where they go bowling, and then they have the diner set here, which this is some custom content, of course. And then we have the actual video game arcade area here, and the lighting stayed here for some reason. The lighting picks and chooses when it wants to stay. But yeah, that is the lot for the arcade. I had done some minimal changes there, and oh wait, you know what? I didn't even do it, but I can't remember if I wanted to alter this lot. Oh, no, I don't think I will. Okay, but yeah, I guess we could just look at this. This is the gym. We'll give a little bit of a refresher. This was the gym that I made. We'll just look at the outside area here. It's meant to be a sort of luxurious gym. I think it has the spa from the store. And these are, of course, two empty lots. I was thinking of making this the nightclub or the nightlife area. So hopefully, if I'm up to building it, I might make like a sort of resort. No, not a resort, I'm sorry, a sort of lounge, and then a dance club, but we'll see how that goes. And then it's also like the shopping area, so you have like the business and the groceries and the comic books and the diner and all that stuff like that. And then of course you have the school and all these things, which these two lots I did not make. They were made for this world by other creators who are no longer active. And you know, we got the what was this, the market, the flea market that I had made previously. I guess we could take a look at it really quick in case you didn't see my other video. But it has like some store content here, things even for kids to do, you know, to be entrepreneurs, and things that are more for decoration. And yeah, so then we have, let's see here. What do we got? Okay, so nothing else in this area was altered, I don't think. So we're just going to go to here. So what I did was let's maybe start with this. So I built this a long time ago. There should be a speed build video on my channel for this if it's still active and not like unlisted. And it is a Christmas shop, and it also double functions as a Java Hut like cafe. So it does have store content. It uses the register from the, like, I think it's like Midnight Hollow, that store thing. I can't remember right now for some reason, but yeah. So this is meant to be like a all year round Christmas store, and I did alter it. The upstairs is not functional. You could if you want to make it, but I just did it for the height to give it, you know, that look. And I used the free holiday stuff from the store, and some other things from the store. Some of them might be free, some of them might not be, I don't know. you're gonna have to look at yourself if you have that stuff or not. This is like the other holiday section, more autumnal stuff and just some home decor pieces. Okay, Savvy Cellar, it has like this thing here. And then this is the separate entrance for the tiny cafe. It's meant to be a tiny little local cafe. You know, it's a bit rustic, run down, you know? It's a small business. Just one person owner that works there. And they have some outdoor seating here too. And that's pretty much all this was. And then the other thing that I did, let's like pull this up. Okay, so that is that area. It's right next to the festival lot, which is of course, the renovated version of the brunch at the mill. So that is a store set. And then over here, this is it's not the last thing, I'm sorry, but the second to last thing. Let's go over here. So this is a private venue. I don't know, is it open yet? Because this person's able to go in here. Interesting. Okay, so this is a lot. Let me see if I could let it load the textures because it's giving me some problems here. Anyway, this was a lot that I made a long time ago and I shared it, and it was a lot smaller. I think it was on like a 20 by 20 lot. This was a much larger lot, so I did alter it. And I also didn't originally love how it looked, parts of it, so I did change it how I was hoping to fix it. And I think it came out pretty good. So this is a private venue. This is where Sims will go to hold events or get married, and like no other Sims will appear here because it is a private event. I mean, I guess maybe Sims will appear if it's open, but you can host like private weddings here and stuff. And that I want it to kind of look like a cathedral or church sort of thing, but it's not actually that. So it's more like a historical building that's used for event spaces. And this is so I didn't alter too much on the outside, like in the front area. I just like changed things up a bit on the side there, and I completely renovated the roofing. I expanded it a bit. I added this to pop out more, so the bathroom is in here, and this is where there's a balcony, but instead of it being like kind of all flat, it added a bit more, you know, depth to the building, and it added more space, so that way there's more routing. But this is what I really altered. I changed this to make a more triangular dome, and I wanted more height on this part, and I wanted to attach to the roof instead of it being a separate space. So I felt like this was kind of cool. I added in some other things here. This might be from Midnight Hollow, but or maybe Dragon Valley, this little piece in here. I don't remember where it's from, but I feel like it was nice to add in the like for the structure, you know, and some decor for the building to make it look like it's historical, and it's still got like, you know, the walls and everything. But we'll just look at this because if you haven't seen this build I made a long time ago, and of course I did alter it. So like I said, I do have a mod that I think allows you to enable professional bars. So if you wanted to do that for like an event and you have that mod, I think you could just do that. But yeah, this is a space. It has a bit of that I guess medieval historical vibe. You got all this like architectural the pillars, and this is from a set from the store, so if you don't have it, I don't know what we'll replace it with, but I think it's from that medieval castle structure set, and I really loved it for this build, so I used it. And then this is like, I guess, the grand entrance and the like food area for parties. This is where you would put like the wedding cake, and you got some seating here. I really do love this build, I won't lie. I just love the I don't know. I just love the vibe of it. I just think it's really, really, I think it's romantic. You know what I mean? And I did alter the bathroom, like I said. I made this more of an inlet space, so there's more walkability, and it's not just like in the way. And then I added in an extra stall and another sink, and that way more Sims can go to the bathroom if they're, you know, busy partying, drinking, and eating. They're gonna have to go to the bathroom. And then this, of course, has the beautiful, let me pause, but it has the beautiful lighting that shines through because of the glass roofing. So you get a lot of natural light in this this portion of the building, and I think it's beautiful for the weddings. I even added in a grand piano just because I know they don't really play. Obviously you can't hire somebody for events like that for weddings, but I just thought for the idea of it, it would be nice. And yeah, I think, yeah, I put quite a bit of seating. I think there's like maybe like 12 chairs, so you can have a big wedding if you want to. I think this area is really nice. I love this area here where they have the ceremony. And then upstairs, so this is the only thing, is that there's only one staircase, so you would have to have Sims go up in like singular form to go up here to dance. But this is the dance floor. I do use this thing is from the store. Multiple things are from the store from this, actually. This is a very store set heavy build. Unfortunately, if you don't have anything, there are ways to get stuff from the store without purchasing from the store. I don't think I can say, but you know, you can look it up. But this is Also from the store, this little like cute little marriage, I guess, banner I thought was cute to add in. And this is a radio, so they can come here and dance and have their nice first slow dance on the in the center of the floor there. And I don't know, I think I really really prefer and I really love the way I alter the lot. It is larger, but I think it's on a 30 by 30 or like a 25 by 20. I don't remember the exact size, but I really like it. I think it's cute. It's a little different looking from the other buildings, so it may seem like it's not cohesive, but I want it to kind of look like a building that is like sort of like historical, and they didn't knock it down. It kind of stands on its own, and so they just renovated it and turned it into like a sort of like, you know, a event space, you know what I mean? Anyway, and then the last thing here is something that was a renovated version of something I didn't originally make. It was by the Sims team, and that's the Ray of Sunshine Park. I think it may have came with like not Midnight Hollow, Moonlight Falls, the like supernatural expansion. I can't remember though, but I added in some of the landscaping that comes with this World Sinker Islands, and the chairs that come with it that you know are part of the download, and I just made a like a family size kids park, you know what I mean? Like this is near houses, this area, like there's housing all around it, so I figured it would be nice to have a park here, so that way if there are kids nearby they can just run across the street and they can have nice like fun days at the park. You got so much to do. Things for adults as well. I have one of the porta potty things in the back here in case they have to go to the bathroom, and even, you know, kept the tree house and things like that. It looks really nice with this kind of lighting. I do have lighting mods, of course, but, you know, when the sun's setting, I think it looks really, really pretty. And I think it looks pretty realistic park-wise. I tried to make it look like a real park. It's hard to make outdoor spaces sometimes, for me personally, like building, but I think it came out pretty good. I think it looks alright. I kind of like it. I guess we can just quickly look over the world just a little bit. My sim that I plopped down is over there, but yeah, okay, this stuff I didn't put in. This must have been put into the world and like built in there. But yeah, this is St. Greer Islands. I mean, this world is beautiful. I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but there is severe routing issues in this little, I guess you could say cul-de-sac area, and it just like was causing so many routing issues. So in case you didn't see that video, this is an update here. They're right near the festival lot. The parks are like right across from it. But I put in a tiny pond area and just a tree. And I actually think I would have to re-alter this because I just placed this here, and this isn't going to be the actual save file. This is just a duplicate I'm using to build. But yeah, so there's 4 houses here now instead of, I think there was a 5th one and maybe even a 6th one, but there might have been a park here. So I made it a lot more spacious, and this is a very smaller park. Like wherever this stops is like where it ends, so that there's more routability over here, so they don't like feel like they can't walk, you know what I mean? So that is that. And I think that's it. Yeah, like I think I put a dog park over here. And then this is something built into the world already. It's kind of like off by the pier, and they can get food. There's a food truck and stuff, and it's like by the beach. So I think this is a really nice... I think it's coming out okay. Let me know your thoughts. I mean, I don't really know what else I will add to this besides these 2 lots. I think I may leave this empty and just try to build the 2 nightlife spots and then call it a day, and then this will be the save file. I do want to mention that I was getting questions about whether I will make a populated version of the save file. I don't know if I have it in me to do that. I won't lie. I originally wanted to, but I haven't been playing The Sims 3 as much lately. I've really just been, I guess, kind of like a little bit of a life update, but I've been doing more of other hobbies. I've been kind of taking a break from The Sims. I play it here and there, and you'll see that on my channel, but I've been straying away from it a bit and kind of just playing more with indie games, other games that I simply aren't The Sims that I really enjoy. But I also have other hobbies that I like things with music, and I like, you know, painting and things like that. So it's just stuff that's kind of like more relaxing or therapeutic, or like just skills I want to build. So I've been trying to like do that and not like hyper fixate on The Sims, because I know if you're an avid Sims player, like Sims 3 and stuff. I don't play Sims 4 any, by the way, on my channel. I don't play Sims 4 period. I have it uninstalled. But Sims 3 is, you know, a game I've been playing since I was so young, and I do love it, and I just sometimes you just go through these phases where you don't want to play it for months or even a year or something, and I think that just maybe that's what's happening to me. Maybe just because I just want to focus on other hobbies, the things like that happen, especially as you get older. I feel like sometimes you just want to focus on a bunch of different things instead of just one. And I do have a tendency to hyper focus on certain things when I enjoy them, so I'm trying to break out of that. So I just I wanted to give an update on that, I guess. A little bit of a I guess a little bit of a backstory of me, a little bit too much information maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know when this will be released, by the way. I don't have a date, so because I don't know when I'm going to build the other 2 lots, so I don't know yet. But I just wanted to give you an update, like I mentioned, and I hope that you are enjoying the updates, and thank you for sticking around with my channel, whether it's, because you watch any of the videos I make, whether it's like, indie games, The Sims, whatever it may be. I appreciate you sticking around and being here. It really means a lot. But I hope you have a good one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and to like the video if you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!